She cleaned the bag. She butterflied the motherfucker. She cleaned the bag. We are killing drugs today. We are putting them out of their misery. We are on the block, at the corner, and in the street. We sit up and listen and see what we can find. Free, naked, and fucking. I have no choice but to dismiss you. She cleaned the bag. She cleaned the bag. We drove a shitty car and got high. She cleaned the bag. We drove a shitty car and got high. She cleaned the bag. She cleaned the bag. She cleaned the bag. I knew she cared for me deeply. I didn't know that. Baby cakes. Your eyes. This. Them. Dark jackets. White shirts. Gold chains. Sex in the bathroom every day. Big hair. Short skirts. Turned belts. Gambling and liquor. She cleaned the bag. She cleaned the bag. We had not been together for a year. Nothing was more important to me than that day. I went home the next day. I did not get close enough to you. I was unable. She was a smart thinker. However, still, she would just sit and talk with me 100 times. I could never see the next step down the road. It is the last day of school. She cleaned the bag. She cleaned the bag. Gently into the skid. Let me get my stuff. We got a long list of cool. There's a great deal of fear in this case. Fear of the truth. I got the touch. And the nerve. It does not mean the love ends. I go to bars all day. There's a lack of turmoil in my life. I need a lighthouse to keep me off the rocks. I'm not afraid of the dark. I am not afraid of the dark. She cleaned the bag. She cleaned the bag. She cleaned the bag. I am bothered by monsters, not bad words and phrases. I am still bothered by monsters, not bad words and phrases. He drove a shitty car and got high. He talks to himself. She cleaned the bag. She butterflied the motherfucker. Hey, Nicole. Nicole. You know what to do. She cleaned the bag. She cleaned the bag. It's easy to believe. She cleaned the bag. She cleaned the bag. Breathe me in. Whatever you do, don't eat it. She cleaned the bag. She cleaned the bag. Desperate valor, built for speed.
Come and drink from power quartz, where the other evil has landed.
tombstone tongues flying from the throat. Have no mercy on me, for I am faint. Break my bones and steal my soul. Save me for your death. I am worn out and groaning, drenching the earth in tears. I am the beast. I am the beast. Bloodthirsty and deceitful. Bow toward the holy temple. Hey man, you got a smoke? My name is Kuda, as in Barracuda. This is where I sleep, right here. I get fresh cardboard and a clean cup from the place across the street. I just can't remember how I got here. I know I have a life. There are so many dead things. I had a real hard time in the army. Rules aren't my thing. The rules aren't made to be broken. They are made to break people. The air on this earth is too thin to share with the bullies. My name is Kuda, as in Barracuda. And this is where I sleep. Right here. I just can't remember how I got here. My name is Kuda, as in Barracuda. The air on this earth is too thin to share with the bullies. Rules aren't my thing, man. Rules aren't made to be broken. They are made to break people. The air on this earth is too thin to share with the bullies. My name is Kuda, as in Barracuda. And this is where I sleep. Right here. I just can't remember how I got here.
Take it with me, but I can't.
What is that?
LSD.
What? Huh? What are you talking about?
You want some of it? Give you a special mother's ring. Mama's little helper, $1.15. Gonna blow your hand off.
Well, you're really developing quite an imagination. What is it?
It's gonna be a pound.
I'm not gonna let you watch television late at night anymore.
You're making a whole paranoid thing about this. I'm your friend. You're being ridiculous. I'm your friend. Dead. I'll never get back. Her body's gone. Friend. Don't make any demands on my head. I know you see, I think I don't.
walk through nature. This day's breeze. To me, to you. To the west and to the east. To the south, the healer. And to the north, the brave.
The nurse was shaking me and told me it was time to go. Why am I here? Your jaw is broken. I scoffed and said, of course it is. I filled my prescription for Percocet. The only thing I can remember from the night before was a large strip club bouncer telling me that I broke the side mirror off of his car. I believe this was the night I got kicked out of the bamboo hut. I got drunk on 151 and started breaking bottles. I pulled my switchblade a few times. It might have also been the night that I beat the bar with a padlock tied to a bandana. I didn't have a job. I was living at a hotel on Broadway. I would sleep till dusk, go to Vietnam for a number 4 sandwich, then I'd sit at my favorite bar, sell 20 bags and drink and do bumps till I blacked out. Then I'd do it all over again. I started to get sick, my throat swelled up, and I would sweat a lot, get really cold, because I was covered in sweat. I took a couple nights off of the powders to see if I would bounce back, but I was just getting worse. After a few days, I went down to the bar to try,
and kill it with whiskey. The door guy noticed my discomfort and examined my throat with his flashlight. He said I needed to go to the hospital. Then Geary came in and gave me painkillers and some coke to numb my throat. So I figured I would get fucked up all night and go to the hospital when the bars closed, since there was nothing else to do. As soon as the nurse put the heart meter on my finger, she told me I needed to go to the back. The doctor came in and said, "Hey, your heart rate is a little high. Did you do any illegal drugs tonight?" I said, "Oh, you're a doctor, so I can tell you stuff that you can't tell anyone else." "Yeah, that's right." "Alright, close the door." The doc closes the door. "Did you take any illegal drugs tonight?" "No, I didn't." We had wheat cookies and whiskey for breakfast and decided to have Long Island iced teas for lunch. On our way back to her apartment, I spotted a large bag of powders on the sidewalk. And I said, "Hey, look, someone dropped their drugs." She laughed and said, "That's laundry detergent or something." And I said, "No one puts powders for laundry in a bag with stars and sparkles on it." She quickly scooped it up and put it in her purse. And when we got back to her apartment, she broke the shit up on a large mirror. And I was the first one to take a sniff. It was like a fucking transformer blew in my brain. That's what these sidewalk drugs felt like. Boom. We finished the bag. We laughed like fucking idiots for hours. And I remember being really sweaty and horny for like a week after that. Winter. Well after midnight. I get on the subway with Eddie somewhere in Manhattan. When the door opens, I can smell weed so strong that I thought someone was smoking in the car. There's a nerdy-ass white boy to the left and two Spanish dudes on the right. Eddie and I look left, look right, and then look at each other. Eddie says, "Damn, it smells like weed." I said, "Yeah, who got it?" Instantly the nerd speaks up. "It was those two." Eddie looks at me, and then looks over at the nerd and says, "You snitch-ass motherfucker, we could have been the police." Me, Eddie, and the Spanish dudes burst into laughter. We sat next to them the rest of the ride and heckled the white boy. They asked us if we wanted to smoke, so we got off in Myrtle Broadway and we smoked with them on the platform. Me and Eddie were in the Tenderloin, doing nose beers and drinking whiskey at some Irish bar. We went into the bathroom to do a bump, but there was a dude in there. Looked like he could be a square. Eddie and I hovered over the urinals waiting for him to leave, because we didn't come in here to pee. The other dude walked over to the sink, washed his hands, and sniffed a big fat key bump. Eddie and I busted up laughing, and the three of us passed the two bags around and had a laugh. The other dude left. Eddie and I stayed in the bathroom to do a few more. Suddenly the door swings open and a large man walked in with a huge smile and said, "Fellas." We laughed again. The other dude told this dude what happened. They made the handoff, and he came in to join us. On our way out of the bathroom, I saw a huge boulder of cocaine fall out of the large man's nose. It fell to the floor of the bathroom. The bathroom floor of a bar. The bathroom floor of a bar in the Tenderloin. Eddie saw the boulder too. Without thinking, Eddie wiped his fingers across it and rubbed it all over his gums. He looked me right in the eye and said, "Don't ever tell anyone about this." I seen the guy the first time at the Players Club in North Beach. Eddie and Geary both told me don't talk to him and don't sell him shit. No chance I thought this dude was a narc. He looked like he was straight out of San Quentin. I was crashing with this babe in the Tenderloin. We hear the cops outside the window jacking up a homeless dude. I couldn't sleep, so I sat up on the fire escape and watched them hassle the dude. One cop broke off, walked up the block, and the guy was walking his way. They started talking. The guy pointed past the homeless dude. The cops cut the bum loose and sped off in the direction of the guy's fingers. I was in New York for 1 hour before I came in contact with the NYPD. I was breaking up the weed for a third joint when we got pulled over in Brooklyn. I started to eat the handful of weed as soon as I saw the lights. I was still spitting my weed out of my teeth when the officer arrived at my window. He wrote me a ticket for not wearing my seatbelt and then left. I knew this woman in San Francisco on Broadway Street. She lived across the hall from me in a hotel above a bar. She worked at another bar up the block. She would give me free beer all day, and I would share my powders with her. I had a huge crush on her. I would leave notes on her door all the time. She never responded to them. We would hang out every Sunday for months. Then I didn't see her for years. The first person I saw at the bar below my house in Brooklyn on Broadway Street was the same girl. We were stupid in love for the next 72 hours. The Broadway babe told me over pillows that she wondered if she died a long time ago and offered to consider being in purgatory. Does that sound crazy? Well, kinda. She made a noise and buried her face in the pillow.